Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XV, Episode Ardyn. After completing Episode Ardyn, there's one more thing that we can do that I haven't done yet. The Kingly Clash for a one-on-one battle with Noctis himself. There's no achievement tied to this, unlike the other duels from the other episodes, but I'm going to be doing this anyway, and I want to get an A+ rating in this battle. It's not as complicated as some of the other score attack modes, but it's still pretty difficult to pull off, so let's see what we can do.
The once helpless and hapless prince. Is he now ready to claim his crown? Don't let us down.
Hey, that rhymed. For final boss time against Noctis, but from the other point of view. I like how they do that for the duel here.
No, now they end.
Now, the first thing you want to do here is immediately use Spectral Charge, because that'll charge up your Phantasm gauge almost up to the max. And that way, I can get a lot of hits on Noctis to really boost up that max combo score.
The 10 years you spent.
You need to get 300 hits in order to get an A+ rating for the max combo. But if I get at least 200, oh, I barely got that in there. But yeah, if you get at least 200, you should be good, or you can be. Okay, so now what I want to do back here is use Dark Tornado with a full Phantasmal gauge that'll just deal persistent damage over time there. And then periodically, I'm using Spectral Charge along with the booster that I took there that negates all MP costs. So essentially, I can just use Dark Tornado indefinitely until, well, I mean, the booster will wear off eventually. And I only have a few elixirs.
Behold,
but that's all we got.
This realm in darkness.
So yeah, once I've killed both Prompto and Gladio there, I want to use Phantasmal Leap across all these streetlights because, well, as you can see, Noctis is using Armature on me. And if you touch the ground, you're probably going to be dead or stun-locked and then dead. So that's why I was doing that. You also get a little bit of your MP back every time you do one of those Phantasmal Leaps to streetlights or the rubble in the background or anywhere where you could actually do that. So now we just got Noctis and Ignis left here. And part of the reason why I came over here was because, as you can see, Noctis was warp striking to follow me there. Yeah, I think it's good to use an elixir here. I wouldn't have done it if I only had like 2 or 3 elixirs, but I had a full stack there, so I think it's okay to use that here. So basically, I want to either kill or nearly have Noctis killed by the time Ignis gets here, because he can heal anyone for a lot of damage. Or, well, heal a lot of HP that I've damaged there. So basically, now that Ignis has caught up with us, I need to constantly be attacking, so that way he won't have a chance to heal there. So a lot of my damage is going to be coming from those counterattacks with the triangle button there. But there's also the Royal Retribution that can deal quite a bit of damage there. But I don't want to waste it. I don't want to just constantly spam it, because sooner or later, Noctis will use Armature again, and I need Royal Retribution to make myself invulnerable for a little while. And then I want to use Shadow Step, so that way I can escape Armature as best I can there. Oh! Just barely got that elixir in on time before I used Armature Chain to follow that up. Okay, I think I just need one more hit on Noctis there to finish him off, but he's using a shield, so I can't get through. There we go. Okay, got that. And for Ignis, I want to use the Cerberus Zero rifle because that's, Ignis's weakness there. Technically, shouldn't these hits be blindsiding him? But in any case, yeah, when it's just Ignis left over, it's pretty easy to finish him off there, and hopefully...
You think 10 years is a long time?
I'll,
It is nothing to me. I have lived in darkness for ages.
Yeah, hopefully, I was fast enough because I didn't get quite as high of a max combo as I would have liked for this. But I think we might be there. Yes! We got it! Woohoo! I have been working on this A+ for the past 3 days. For a long time per day, working on trying to get that going there. But, yeah, there we go. We got it. So, yeah, you gotta complete the battle in a certain amount of time, preferably under 5 minutes to get the A+ rating there. Like 200 for a max combo, preferably 300, but we have some wiggle room there. And then, yeah, let's get back to the main game there. But let's see, what else was there? Yeah, there was the Undying States, which is basically just don't get put into the danger status there. That's why I was quite pleased with that very timely elixir there, because I would have been hit there. And then there's also the damage incurred to get the A+ rating there. Kept it under 10,000, should be pretty good to do all of that. So I took a lot of different inspirations for the strategy that I used there. I kind of pieced things together from different ways people were suggesting to try that there. So sometimes some people just use Dark Tornado to kill Prompto because he's actually weak to it. Gladio isn't, but I don't know why, but sometimes I'm able to kill Gladio like very shortly after Prompto, and other times it's a lot longer. And I don't know why, but I got lucky with a quick kill there. So let's see what we got here. I know we had a sword. Yeah, there we go. So that's the sword that we unlocked for completing episode Ardyn. The sword that he was using throughout the episode there. And let's see, we also got... What was that one? Oh, I think that's the one from episode Gladio, if I recall correctly there. But, yeah, I just wanted to show the Ardyn rewards we unlocked and Ardyn's ensemble there. So, yeah, well, we don't have the hat. How could you not have the hat go with that? Come on! I mean, I know Noctis doesn't need it, but come on, you gotta have the hat there. So, actually, let me take a look here at some of the stats for the LP now. So let's see, here's my main account that I used for, like, the test runs and, you know, any practicing that I wanted to do before recording on next year. We got my side account where, yeah, that's where I did the LP and maybe a little bit of practice on there, but for the most part I used my main accounts for that. I just created a second account so that I could start from scratch for like the achievements and things like that for the LP. There's like a little family view thing that Steam has that lets me share the game between the two accounts, so I didn't have to buy it twice there. Yeah, another stat I looked up was the total file size of this LP. With exception to this episode, the total file size of every episode put together is about a little over 70% of the file size of all of my other LPs combined. Not just because of the sheer length of the game, but also because of the, well, higher resolution and especially the bit rate for this one there. I didn't want to skimp on that there. I wanted to make sure I could get this as good as I could at the time of recording there. But I certainly got my money's worth out of this game. I hope you've enjoyed Let's Play Final Fantasy 15. I know there's still comrades there available, but even if I were inclined to do so, which I'm not really, it's also a very long bit of DLC. It's pretty much like a game unto itself. I would have to do something separately with that, and I'm not really interested, at least not right now. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. See you next Let's Play.